Have you been using castor oil for years and still feel like something's missing? Maybe you've heard about its benefits from friends, or maybe you've seen it in old family routines. But here's the thing. Most seniors don't know. The way you use castor oil before bed can completely change the results you get. And yet, only a tiny group of people, around 2%, are actually doing it right. I'm not talking about just rubbing it on dry skin or swallowing a spoonful before sleep. I'm talking about a deeper method, one that's been quietly used for generations, backed by old traditions and modern science, yet rarely talked about. If you're over 60, especially if you're dealing with pain, poor sleep, digestive issues, or dry skin, this could change the way your body feels when you wake up in the morning. It delivers anti-inflammatory compounds like ricinoleic acid deep into the tissues, helping to reduce swelling, ease stiffness, and promote smoother movement in the morning. But here's the key. Don't stop at massage. Once you've applied the oil, wrap the area in a soft, clean cloth or even some plastic wrap, then layer it with something warm like a heating pad or warm towel. Why? Because warmth opens up the pores and blood vessels, allowing the oil to sink even deeper into the joints. This isn't about slathering on more oil. It's about helping your body absorb it more effectively while you sleep. And speaking of sleep, let's talk about how castor oil can support restful sleep in a completely different way. Many seniors have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep through the night. Maybe it's due to pain, frequent trips to the bathroom, or simply a nervous system that won't wind down. But what if your feet held part of the solution? In Ayurvedic traditions, the soles of the feet are seen as powerful energy points, closely connected to the rest of the body. Rubbing a few drops of castor oil into the soles before bed doesn't just moisturize. It grounds the nervous system, helping your brain receive the message. It's time to rest. You can even combine this with a gentle foot massage using your thumbs, focusing on the arch and heel. This not only improves circulation, but also helps reduce tension stored from the day. And then there's your lower back, a region that often gets ignored in nighttime routines. But it shouldn't. The lower spine is a busy highway for nerves that affect digestion, bladder function, and even your sleep-wake cycle. Rubbing castor oil along the spine, especially around the lumbar region, can help reduce nerve compression and support better flow in the digestive tract. This is especially helpful if you wake up feeling gassy, bloated, or backed up, as it encourages smooth intestinal activity without the harshness of a laxative. Now let's pause for a moment. You may be wondering, do I need to apply castor oil to every one of these spots, every night? Absolutely not. The beauty of this practice is that it's flexible. Think of it like tuning a musical instrument. You don't play all the notes at once. You start with the one that's out of tune. If your joints are bothering you, start there. If digestion is your main issue, focus on the belly or lower back. If sleep is what you're chasing, begin with the feet. Even doing just one of these routines, 3 to 4 times a week, can lead to lasting improvements. The magic is in the consistency, not the complexity. And remember, this is about giving your body what it needs, without rushing, without pressure. Now, let's address something people are often curious about: taking castor oil internally. Yes, it's been used as a natural laxative for generations. And yes, it works. It stimulates intestinal muscle movement, helping clear out the bowels. But it's not something you should use casually or frequently, especially after 60. Overusing castor oil as a laxative can cause your gut to become dependent on it, meaning your body forgets how to move on its own. If you're truly backed up and have tried other gentle solutions first, like fiber, hydration, and movement, a small internal dose of castor oil once every few weeks can help reset your system. But it should be a last resort, not a daily habit. And never mix it with other laxatives or use it without talking to your doctor, especially if you're taking medications or managing chronic conditions. But using it externally? That's where the magic happens, with fewer risks and more benefits, especially for skin, circulation, and comfort. Now, one more hidden use. Your eyes. Not inside your eyes, of course, but around them. Many seniors experience dry, wrinkled skin around the eyes or even eyelid irritation. Dabbing a tiny amount of castor oil around the outer eye area at night, avoiding direct contact with the eyes themselves, can smooth the skin, reduce puffiness, and help prevent fine lines. It's gentle, soothing, and very effective when used sparingly. Let's not forget the immune system. You wouldn't normally think of castor oil as an immune booster, but when you apply it over the abdomen, especially the spleen area on the left side, it helps stimulate white blood cell production. That means your body can fight off infections more efficiently. It's subtle, but over time, it builds resilience, which is something every senior can benefit from. And while we're talking about long-term care, let's mention stretch marks. These aren't just a concern for younger people. As the skin loses elasticity with age or after surgeries, it becomes more vulnerable to stretching and tearing. Regularly applying castor oil to those areas, like the thighs, abdomen, or upper arms, can support skin recovery and minimize long-term marks. Now, a quick tip for those with very dry lips. Before bed, after brushing your teeth, dab just a small amount of castor oil on your lips. You'll wake up to smoother, softer skin. No more cracked lips in the morning. But here's something even more interesting. If you've been dealing with minor wounds, cuts, or even skin thinning from aging, castor oil can be part of your nightly recovery plan. Its anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties not only protect the skin but also speed up the healing process. And when applied consistently, it can reduce scarring and encourage smoother skin regeneration. So, let's bring this together. The real way to use castor oil before bed isn't about doing something complicated. It's about choosing the right areas, applying it with intention, and letting your body rest while the oil works overnight. Whether it's your joints, your belly, your skin, or even your sleep quality, each use has a purpose. If you're going to keep one habit as a senior that supports your comfort, beauty, and health without pills or complicated routines, this might just be it. A simple bottle of castor oil, used correctly before bed, can support better sleep, soothe chronic pain, calm your gut, hydrate your skin, and even boost your immune system, but only if you use it right. If you don't have high-quality castor oil at home, check the description below. I've added a trusted product from Amazon to help you get started safely. And remember, quality matters. Always choose cold-pressed, organic castor oil. That way you know you're using a pure product, without chemicals or heat damage that can strip away the benefits. Also, before trying any new remedy on your skin, always test it first on a small area of your forearm and wait 24 hours. It's rare, but some people do have sensitivity to castor oil, especially if they've never used it before. For seniors who are already taking medications or managing chronic conditions, especially if you're considering using castor oil internally, speak with your doctor. External use is generally safe, but it's always wise to check. In the end, castor oil is one of the most underrated bedtime tools, and now you know the real way to use it. So tonight, when the house gets quiet and you're ready to wind down, take a moment to try it properly. Your body might just thank you in the morning. If this helped you, share it with someone who might need it too, especially those who've had castor oil in their home for years but never knew how to use it fully. Sometimes the best remedies are already in our hands. We just need to learn how to use them. Take care and sleep well.